So here we go. Hopefully this one works. The one I just recorded for my algebra kids decided not to work. But it's fine. I'm just gonna cry. So anyways, x and y intercepts. Guys, an x-intercept is the x value of the point x0 where the graph crosses or touches the x-axis. Okay, so for every single x-intercept, so we're talking about crossing, touching the x-axis, y is going to equal 0 every single time. Okay, which means the y-intercept is the opposite. It's the y value of the point, so 0, y, where the graph crosses or touches the y-axis. Okay, and x equals 0 for all y-intercepts. Okay, so identify the x-intercept and the y-intercept for each graph below. So the x-intercept has to cross the x-axis, so right here, and that's going to be 4, 0. Okay, because I have my blue pen, I'm just going to do this one over here too. X-intercept 1, 0. Okay. Sorry, that was my cat. So the y-intercept is where we cross the y-axis. So down here, so that's going to be 0, -2. And the y-intercept right here, 0, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your x-intercept and your y-intercept, they are not numbers. They are written as a point. If you don't write it as a point, it will be marked wrong. Guaranteed. Cross my heart, hope to die, all that fun stuff. Okay? Sorry, my cats are trying very hard to get involved right now. So how do you find the x-intercept or the y-intercept if you're just given an equation, there's no graph, you can't plot anything? So since all x-intercepts are written as a number, which we know is our x value, and 0, we're going to plug in 0 for y and solve for x. Okay? If we're looking for a y-intercept, those are written as 0 and a number, which we know is y. Plug in 0 for x and solve for y. Okay? And in a second, I'm actually going to show you the cover-up method. Okay? If we have a graph, or not if we have a graph, but if you're given the intercepts and you're asked to graph it, plot your intercepts, connect the dots. Okay? So, couple examples because I don't think you guys need this very long. So find the x and the y-intercepts for each of the following equations. Use the intercepts to graph. Okay, so if I am looking for the x-intercept, this is how I teach Algebra 1. Cover up the y. So 3x equals 6. Solve for x. Divide both sides by 3. X equals 2. So my x-intercept is at 2, 0. 1, 2. Boom. Done. If you're looking for the y-intercept, cover up the x. Boom. So -2, y equals 6. Divide by -2, y equals -3. So my y-intercept is at 0, -3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Boom. Connect your dots. There you go. Okay, so whichever one you're solving for, cross the other out and you have it. Okay, well, you have to do some algebra and solve, but you basically have it. Okay, so a couple more examples. I'm not going to graph them because I don't think I have you graph them on your practice, but I want to show you again how to just cover up and solve. Okay, so flip your page over. All right, so if we're looking for the x-intercept, we're going to cover up the y. So -x equals 4. x equals negative 4. So we have negative 4, 0. Y-intercept, cover up the x. So 2y equals 4, y equals 2, 0, 2 is our y-intercept. Okay. Now this one, Aishidanza. Okay. So this one, actually, what we could do if we're really curious about that x-intercept, the y-intercept is right. Oh, I did it in the wrong color. Dang it. That's what happens when I try to go fast for y'all. Okay. The y-intercept is right there. So the y-intercept is at 0, 2. Okay. Now if I want to know the x-intercept, and I'm given a graph, use your slope. Down 1 over 3, 1, 2, 3. Down 1 over 3, 1, 2, 3. 6. So 6, 0. Boom. Okay. Same with number 4. All right, I would do the exact same thing that I did with that one for number 4. If you have any questions about intercepts, let me know.